Whoa, look at that rooster tail, boy. Okay, okay. Wow. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the boat gang. We got the 51-inch TFL Ariane out here at the speed run spot, all right? This is a twin mono. It's got twin Arneson drives, big blocks in there, and you guys hadn't seen it in a while. I've completely revamped the inside, pretty much. Did some reworking on the Arnesons. You guys hadn't seen it, and there's a few reasons. I'll go over here in just a few. All right, look how low the tide is. Wow, I've never seen it quite this low. Man, I got a few sets of packs. Let's go. So there's a few different reasons you guys hadn't seen this boat, right? So one of the main reasons is I just got frustrated with it. New build, and it was doing some crazy wacky stuff. It would just like cut out, like you'd be going in a straight line and boom, it would shoot out to the left or to the right. Or it would understeer or oversteer. It just wouldn't track straight, right? Especially when you get on the throttle. The last run with it, I actually had it running okay. I figured out it was the low voltage cutoff. I had it set for like 3.5, kind of high, and I actually turned the low voltage cutoff on the HYDRAs, and it tracked straight. The one prop would actually rev up higher than the other prop. They weren't synchronized, right? So it wouldn't track straight. That's one reason I kind of got fed up with it. Another main reason is the fact that I don't have the right lipos for it. Like today, we're going to be running 6S and 8S, but the 8S packs only have one set going to both ESCs, so that's not really ideal, right? So I'm working on getting a new set of packs for it. I'll probably do that this month, okay? So let me walk you through it. I'll start at the back and go forward with it. Like I said, it's completely revamped. So we're running a 26-16 ABC prop, okay? That's a 67-16 basically. All right, the Arneson drives, they're steerable out drives, surface props, okay? Actually, I think some of the odd handling characteristics we were getting before was the fact that we couldn't go neutral with these Arnesons. So I've actually modified this buckle right here, okay? It's like a turnbuckle with a ball right there. Okay, you guys see where my fingernail is? See that little flange there? I grinded it off in the back here on both of them. So that allows me to get neutral and positive if we need it. Before, I could only go about 2 degrees negative down. That was the highest I could go. I couldn't go no higher. And I think that was actually picking the back of the boat up and pushing the bow down, causing it to what I call keel steer, would veer on the keel. Okay, so I think it was that. I think it was the negative angle we had. So I solved that. Okay, I also think the steering was wacky because we had an underpowered servo. So we have an AFG RC 55 kilogram AFG servo. Okay, so that's got plenty of torque. It's extremely responsive on the bench. So we should have plenty of power, okay? We're actually running two 56 millimeter 104 length big blocks, okay? These are 1150 kV. Two HYDRA XLX2s, okay? 8S setup. The first set of packs will be running 6S, okay? So it's not gonna be maxed out. We're just gonna be playing with the transmitter, looking for handling, all right? So I've reworked all the cooling. As you can see, it's kind of like nice and tidy, and I moved the ESCs back. So the ESCs used to be right here. They used to be right here. I moved them back, made these extensions. It's a low kV motor, so I think the extensions, I think we can get away with it with these lower kV motors, especially once we get the right lipos, right? So I actually put a set of battery trays here and here, one on each side. So once we get the 8S sets, we'll be able to run two 4S here, two 4S here, and we'll be able to get our CG up to here. This is 1/3. We can get it forward of 1/3, and we can get it aft of 1/3. Okay, so I've done a lot of work. It's pretty much revamped. I got it all greased up. I got both ESCs hopefully set up right. So let's go. I have a glitch buster on the receiver there, because that could have been something we were getting, maybe some glitch or something like that. So extremely quick now with that 55. That power HD I was running, it was okay, but it wasn't nowhere near that quick. All right, so let's go. 6S. Let me get it all taped up. No GPS. Oh, it's a big boat. So I have my CG exactly 1/3 right now. It's exactly 1/3. The Arnesons are basically neutral. If anything, there's maybe a half a degree down, maybe, if that. Okay, outward spinning props. So we're going to actually try inward here shortly. The boat comes with outward spinning propellers. I've had my best luck with twins with outward spinning props. Some guys may disagree, but I have a twin mono that does great with outward. Like my catamarans, I run inward. Okay, that being said, let's go. Put that down there so it don't blow off. All right, this is 5200 Z's. Short run time. Oh man, it's keeping it straight. That servo's keeping it straight. I spoke too soon. I was steering to the right. Okay. It's a really wide turn, wider than I would like, so let me get out these sticks over here. Let's do a little bit of tuning on the transmitter. That's what I'm out here for. Might need to pull it out and do some tuning on the bench. Okay, I have my steering all the way up. Okay. Okay, so it's a wide turn now. Full trigger. So it used to make a really sharp turn, and I'm wondering if it's the Arnesons. Like they're neutral, right? So they're basically level with the keel. Okay, so there's actually less skeg in the water with them neutral. It has a great ride attitude. I can actually keep it nice and straight. So that's a great sign. I kind of got the CG right, okay? Once we go 8S each side, those 2 new battery trays I installed should help out trying to get my CG right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I did that. I wanted to see how sharp it would turn. So okay, so got it hard over right now, on the throttle, big wide turn. Okay. Definitely need some a wide area for this boat. Full trigger. That's about 50 mile an hour if I had to guess, maybe 45. Not very fast with these props. So that brings me to this. I actually want to get some 2-blade props for it, okay? And I found a set of 4-blade props that will work on this boat, all right? So we can run a 2, a 3, and a 4, okay? I think my 2-blade prop, I'm going to get a 1.4 pitch, okay? And the 4-blade prop, if I'm not mistaken, it's either a 6 or a 7 pitch. I can't remember. But that'll be good. We'll have 3 different props here shortly to test. These, 2 and a 3 and a 4. It's actually doing pretty good. It's controllable. It's controllable today. The best it's ever run, to be quite honest with you. So I'm wondering if I could turn the timing up on these deltas. Got plenty of water cooling, that's for sure. I'm wondering if I could turn the motor timing up. We're gonna have to take it down here. I can't reach it, the tide's so low. I know TP, like CM motors, the CM Delta Wind motors, high KV Delta Wind motors, they pretty much have to be run at 0, right? 0 degree timing. With these lower KV Delta Wind motors, we can turn the timing up. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's actually okay to turn timing up on these bigger motors, lower KV. So we're gonna do that. Not today, probably not today. I don't feel like messing with it. But we should pick up a 5 or 6 mile an hour just by turning the timing up alone, okay? Oh, it's gonna be slippery right here. What was I gonna say? Oh, what was I talking about? Yeah, so we'll turn the timing up, okay? I need to get the props, and I need to get the batteries. All right, so we'll do that this month. Well, you'll be seeing much more of this boat since it actually run pretty good just now. You know, it really did. So I'm gonna cut in, we'll open it up, check for water, temps and all that stuff. And then we'll put some CNHL 6S packs in. Happy with that run. I know it wasn't a speed demon, right? It wasn't a speed demon, but we got through the whole pack without hitting the hill, flipping it, you know. So in my eye, on this cold January day, that was a successful run. I wish it ran that well, my maiden, you know. But I set this boat aside. I set it aside for a month, okay? And I took that time to think about what I was gonna do with this boat, right? What I wanted to do next, okay? Like, I have a bad habit, and I notice a lot of other guys do too, of just like jumping into things and not so much thinking things out. So I took the time to think it out, right? And it ran great. It ran pretty good just now, okay? So that's just like that Swifter build, right? I could have finished that build already. Like, I could have been done with that Swifter build, but I'm taking my time. I'm thinking it out, you know, trying to do the right thing, you know. Like I've said in the past, and I'll say it again, this is a thinking man's hobby, okay? You got to think things out. All right, let's see if we got any water. Let's check the temps first. Yeah, that was pretty good, boys. So, oh, they're great. 77, 71. So we could turn that timing up. 68 on the other one. This has 4 like through hole. It actually has 4 through hole pickups. Okay, this boat actually came from a subscriber. He sent it to me. It come damaged, like check it out. You can't even see the cracks that I filled. You know what I'm saying? You can't even see them. Perfect, man. Perfect. There was a big hole here, a big hole here, and we worked it out. Okay, so there's a couple little drops in there, but nothing to write home about. So let me check the CG, see where it's at without the hatch, because it was running good just now. Okay, it's without the hatch, it's just behind the 1/3 mark. Okay, so let's check the voltage on these packs real quick. This is going to be a stupid long video. Should make it a 2-part video. I'm jacking my jaws a lot. You guys hadn't seen this boat in a while. 376, 378. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the CNHLs in. Got these batteries warming up. I want to move these batteries back a little bit. I kind of want to move them back a little, get the CG back a little bit more, get that nose up a little bit more. Let's do it. Let's actually do it. Alright, so I got them hanging off the tray here. Let's see what that does. See what happens. That, man, it's not dialed. It's not dialed, but damn if it didn't run better. I think that servo had a lot to do with it. Thank you, Mon Cherie. Thank you for that recommendation. Thank you. I hope I got your name right. I'm terrible. Man, it was running so good. So I'm gonna get you zoomed in a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully your frame. Okay, a little bit heavier battery, a little better battery. Whoa, look at that rooster tail, boy. Wow, that's awesome, man. Big wide turn. Big wide turn for some reason. I got the travel all the way up. Maybe I need to get that program stick so I can increase the travel in the servo. Okay, so it actually looks like it's plowing a little bit up front. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's plowing a little bit. Whoa! Ooh, almost hit those stumps. Ooh. It's doing, man, it's doing so good, man. Full trigger. Nice. Oh, of course, something's going on here. What is going on? Oh man, I'm limping back. Too good to be true, boys. Oh, problem child. This boat is the problem child, boys. Oh. Don't know whether to love it or hate it. Oh, this is gonna set me back another $100. Oh, let's assess it here. We got steering. What the hell's going on here? It's good that way. All right. Grub screws are in the drive dog. Got a damn ESC beeping its head off. Sounds like full data. Shouldn't be. I don't know. I did a bunch of bench testing. It probably is full data. All right. Well, it was fun while it lasted. You guys won't see this one for another 2 months. Oh, shit. It's not the square drive in there. Sounds like the universal cup. That universal in there. Dog bone, whatever you call it. It's not the cable. Stuff and tubes are ice cold. Motors are ice cold. ESC ice cold. Maybe my grub screw come loose in there. I can't, if it did, I can't believe it. This is the side that I pinned. I pinned this side, okay, so that my drive shaft don't unscrew from the universal. So, yeah, I could feel, okay, I'm spinning it. You see that? You see how it pushed itself out and then it goes back full? Pushes itself out. I bet it's the grub screw that come undone, or one of the pins has come out of the cup. Maybe the Loctite didn't set right on the grub screw and one of the pins threw itself out. So at least it didn't tear itself apart. That's good. That's good, because Brian, the guy that I got this boat from, his tore itself apart. The universal, the pins come out. I mean, he lost the shaft, universal, the whole nine. And basically, this is just basically destroyed itself. One of the Arnesons, you know. So, I mean, the boat's badass. The boat's badass, man. It was running pretty good. I'm really excited to start getting some of the kinks worked out. There's a lot of moving parts on this boat. A lot of moving parts, you know. The universals, the two-piece flex cable, shaft, universal. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts in the drive line. I think once we get it all squared away, which I actually wanted to pull this one out anyway, so it's actually not good that it happened, but I was about to pull this apart so we can actually test inward spinning, because I got to put a pin in this universal. I got it JB welded, but I want to put a pin in it just to make sure it don't lose everything. So I was about to pull it apart anyway. This just kind of speeds up the process. So I think once we get all the kinks worked out, I think it's actually going to be a badass boat. These are 150 kV higher than what comes in the boat stock. But I wish I would have gotten like a 1350 kV if I'm going to run 8S, you know. I was thinking those 1150s with these 67 millimeter props, I was thinking it would be faster, but we were running it on 6S each side. It's an 8S setup, so you could basically tack another 10 mile per hour on it. I was expecting to get into 80s with this boat, with this setup on 8S, you know, with these props. That's what I was expecting in my mind, you know. Like I said, it was kind of a huge letdown, but we're not running the right packs. So the next video with this boat, we'll tear this thing apart again, see what's going on, get it back out in the water, okay? So I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully I don't have to get no parts. God, I just freaking, yeah, anyway. The holidays killed me. I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same way. Bills after the holiday, yeah. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time, man. It was doing better, I'll say that. It's a love-hate relationship I have with this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.